viewers, welcome to today's edition of Sport on Flip TV. I am Okon Ukeme Cornelius. Once again, we are at the stand where people come to discuss sports, politics, and different things that concerns them. Nigerians are lovers of the sports, and they like to discuss about it. And so we are here once again to ask few Nigerians questions as regards to what is written on Punch Sport Extra, what is being wary of Benin, Lesotho, and Sierra Leone, as well as these are the few things we'll be asking them. And now, sit back, relax, and listen to what they have to say. In as much as we have those teams, somehow we look at them as underdogs.
Well, in the first instance, I think with that statement, I think he's playing mind games for all those so-called Lesotho, Benin, and the others. I think he's playing mind game. In terms of performance, the only team that I see that have shown challenges now is Benin, based on their performance in the last concluded Nations Cup. So I think we shouldn't be worried about those teams in terms of our rankings, our performance also in terms of qualifying rounds. So in terms of a name, players, qualities on the field of play also, I think we shouldn't be worried. But as a coach, you need to say that for us not to have more confidence that Shebi is Benin, Shebi is the Lesotho. On paper, we should have nothing less than 3-4-0 home and away. But it doesn't happen on the field of play also. So I think when there is proper arrangement, proper preparation, so the Nigerian FA, NFF, what they have as arrangement, if they put it in place for them, and also the player that he also will call upon, and all those players also try to prepare ahead. Because by preparing ahead, that means they will need to put more effort at their club level for him to bring them back to the national team. Because player that he drop in this concluded Nations Cup will try to put more effort, and player that he not even called will try to put more effort for them to bring them back to the team to displace the present player that he took along. So I think we shouldn't be worried about all those so-called our opponents. So I think he's playing mind game for them.
Okay, now let's leave the mind game aside and let's leave Galetro's own understanding of the draw. Now let us look at it in a different note, in a different light. If Nigeria should play against a team that, on the paper, these teams, they are like the underdogs, won't it affect our performance at the Nations Cup itself and also the World Cup, which will be coming up a year later, in the sense that we might not be fully prepared to play against a tougher side? How do you see it?
No, I think Ganetro doesn't. Well, he know what he wants for Nigeria, and FA also need their own targets also. Now, these so-called our opponents, I think we are in a lesser group.
That's what I'm saying.
They cannot give us enough challenge.
Yes.
So, and I think when we know where we are going, I think we shouldn't think we are in a team that we don't give up. If we bring us our A game, at least we should have qualified with a 2 games spare. So by so doing, we need to look ahead, look for a tougher opponent in terms of friendlies.
Exactly.
For us to prepare ahead for the Nations Cup also. I think this so-called Benin, Lesotho, and the last I can't remember the third group, third team. So I think if we prepare ahead, at least we should pick up where we stopped, and from there, I think we are good to go.
Okay, so now let's leave Nigeria aside. We're talking about the transfer market, and you know the top flight football league in Europe will be kicking off very soon, and you know the battle begins from the transfer market.
Sure.
Now, when you look at the transfer market, which are the teams you place as a sure bet team? Teams that you know that they will, as the troubles they might face during the league will be very minimal in terms of you can see them marching forward with strength based on what they've prepare themselves at the transfer market. So which are the teams you will look at in Europe and you believe will be the conqueror of this year's UEFA Champions League and also that of the Europa?
I think based on transfer, every team has their own budgets for their team, for them to pursue any players. Some teams are there to compete in order for them not to relegate, and some are there. Their target is to qualify for Europe, and some are there for them to win the league. Now, look, judging them by their standard, by their budget, I think the likes of Barca, Real Madrid, Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, Liverpool, and so-called big teams, everybody have own primary targets. Now, their sporting directors, their scouts, they are busy doing their transfers for different clubs. Now, the likes of Man U, Eddie Woodward has taken back in England for them to secure some signings, which their teams also are in Asia for their pre-season tour. So a lot of managers, a lot of sporting directors are staying behind for their team to make some signings, and I think the league is still being in Spanish La Liga is still behind Barcelona and Real Madrid. The Atletico Madrid can only push, because he has won it before. He can only push for them to challenge for the league also, because there is no underdogs. So, when we say there is no underdog, it now depends on your budget for you to decide the kind of player you will purchase. Look at Arsenal, for example. The so-called small team that is below Arsenal are still making signings. Arsenal are still purchasing, looking up and down for their signings. Only one signings, and transfer remained only 2 weeks for it to kickstart. So it will now depend. Even Chelsea, there is under transfer ban. It looks that they want to sign, but because of their under transfer ban. Arsenal are not even under transfer ban, acting as if they are under transfer ban. So I think every team also had their own budget in order to look for their signing to sign. So I think.
Quick one, yeah. I want to ask you, when you look at Spanish La Liga, more often than not, you discover that it revolves around Real Madrid, Barcelona, and Atletico Madrid. But now with Atletico Madrid losing Antoine Griezmann, do you see the fight, the competition coming up again, or will it just remain at Madrid, Barcelona?
Majorly, football is about business. It's about business. They also signed Antoine Griezmann from Bilbao. So there is no loyalty to a player that maybe they score a goal, they kiss their badge, they are just fooling the team, because initially they are under contract. So they need to show the love. But when it comes to transfers, I don't argue transfers.
So what I'm saying is that.
So I think losing Antoine Griezmann now to Barcelona, it gives Barcelona an edge also. For me, it has a lot of edge for them to win the league also back now. Because if you now judge a lot of signings that Real Madrid have signed in terms of their striker, can those strikers bring at least 30 or 40 goals a season, which Ronaldo has been doing over the years before he left? So that's the question Madrid need to answer.
What about Atletico Madrid? What will be their place now that they've lost?
Atletico Madrid, I think they can only compete.
They will only struggle.
They will only struggle because losing Antoine Griezmann, losing a lot of their defenders. Gordon has left. Hernandez have left. Philippe Luis have left also. Though they are also make some signings, serious signings, but it now points down to those signings that are made for them to adapt immediately, for them to kick off the league, to challenge for the league also. But I think they will still need to struggle at the long run. So I don't see them winning the league. So it's between Madrid and Barcelona also.
Let's talk about Madrid. Do you think Madrid, the way they treat their superstars, their players that have really brought a lot to the team, is it a fair treatment they do give to them? Like, for example, now the likes of Ronaldo, Raúl, Casillas. Now we are seeing it with Gareth Bale. Now I kind of showing him the exit door, and in an unfamiliar way, in a way that is not friendly. So what do you have to say about it?
I think Real Madrid as a team, I don't think is a good idea, but I think that is the way they usually go about it. They don't honor or give their legend a farewell when they want to leave the team. The likes of Ronaldo, Zidane, Stefano, Kaká, Casillas, on and on like that. They don't. The way Ronaldo left Real Madrid, he shouldn't leave Real Madrid like that. A player that came there for 9 years, beat a lot of records, set a lot of records for them. Look at how he left Real Madrid. Look at how Casillas left Real Madrid. The issue between Murillo and Casillas. Look at how he left Real Madrid. Look at how Raúl left Real Madrid, a prince of Real Madrid. He left Real Madrid without a farewell. So I think Gareth Bale, he also need to handle it the way they are treating it. So I think when Gareth Bale left Real Madrid, a lot of things that is hindering, we will also see it in the future. But if he's not leaving, I think we won't see what is happening now. Because under Gareth Bale, when Zidane came in the first tenure, Gareth Bale played absolutely well under him. He commanded regular share. But now come back the second stint of Gareth Bale. Now the second stint of the Zidane. Look at what is happening to Gareth Bale now. So I think something is fishing. So the two parties are not showing them what is happening to the world. So I don't know. So Gareth Bale, if you want to leave, that means you need to look for the right offer. They cannot push him out because he has a contract at Real Madrid.
So what's your take? Should he be that concerned that we are drawn with underdogs?
Good morning, Nigerians.
Don't worry.
Genetro, I said it last week that this man is not good of making it to good.
Okay, he's not a good coach.
He's not a good coach of making it to good. So he doesn't take major trophy, but he's a good coach. But when it gets to that finishing point, he lost it all. I said it last week that I know Nigeria will win 1-0, that bronze will be for consolation to Nigerians. Now, I don't know what is his fears. He's supposed to be a good coach that he used to be, to make sure that anybody that is drawn to Nigeria, any country that is drawn with Nigeria, that is going to come out victorious. Yeah.
Okay. Don't you think that it's a mind game that he's playing with those teams?
Oh yes, it may be, because when Nigeria, I guess that was 2 weeks ago, he said that Côte d'Ivoire is the best.
South Africa.
Yes, South Africa. You get that. He said that South Africa is the best team that is playing with the best. So, and the South African coach returned to him that he's playing a mind game. So at the end of the day, he went and win that particular match 1-0, which I predicted and I got it. So what I'm saying here is that Genetro, it may be a mind game, but he doesn't need to, be scared of any or wary of any country. So he's supposed to be that good coach and come out victorious, being any country that we are drawn to.
Okay. Now, viewers at home would like to hear your thoughts on the worry situation of Genetro. Should he be worried or should he be disturbed as regards to the team we are drawn with for the qualifiers 2021 Afcon?
Thank you very much. He needed, because in football, I believe this time around in Africa there's no any underdog.
Okay, there's no underdog again.
There's no underdog again. Are you getting me? Okay. So he needs to be worried due to, in the aspect of preparation, Nigeria Nigeria are lacking in preparation. You understand? That fire brigade approach has been to Nigerian system. That's why I'm concerned in football in Nigeria. Are you getting me? Okay. So you need to be worried. But I see him as a coach. Let him put in his best, try his best, so that to come out victorious in that group. Okay. Because actually, the upset I seen there is Benin. Okay. Number one upset. Okay, Benin Republic. Very tough, and they could be a tough because I watched them in the Nations Cup. Okay. And I believe the coach will still continue working on the team, while Genetro also should work on our own team also. You understand? So let him not relax.
I want to ask you both a question. Now, when you look at this draw, there are somehow on paper there are underdogs. Yeah. Won't it affect our preparation for both the Nations Cup? We might have like a clean slate victory over these teams, both home and away. Now, will it prepare us because they are not, in a sense, a tougher team? Okay. And once we play against them, will it prepare us for the Nations Cup itself 2021, or will it affect our preparation? And as well, the World Cup will be coming a year later. So what is your take? Should we go for more friendlies where we play against tougher opponents so that we'll be prepared? Or will it be okay to play these underdogs and we say, okay, yes, we'll beat our breast and we are well prepared?
There's no country in Nigeria, in Africa, that is underdog.
Okay.
No country. As he just said, if you watch Benin Republic in this Nation Cup, I mean, they surprised everybody. They came out, played the game, and I think they are going somewhere. So there's no underdog in African teams or African countries. But you should prepare, and play them. As we all know, Roy is good to play qualifiers, and with all we have seen in Nigeria, he's good. He used to come out victorious. Again, yeah, thank you.
Okay, so what's your take?
So on that aspect, I believe Roy should combine both together. And I still want the NFF to back him up with some friendlies.
Support. Okay, friendlies, yes.
And the support, are you getting me? So let them not relax. She understand? Let them take it like the white. Maybe they want to do something 5 years ago, they start now, preparing. They will not be waiting until 4 years, 1 year to this thing. No, the white doesn't do so.
Preparation is
so
all
preparation,
that you need.
all you need.
Okay.
Because I believe football is big business. So they should put more effort so that we come up victorious. Because that gold 2021, by the grace of God, Nigeria need gold in this country. Because we cannot be staying in 3 gold for how long?
Okay, that's true. Preparation is all that we need. Now to the transfer market. We'll be talking about the transfer market. And transfer market is so vital for top flight European leagues. That is where the battle starts from. And you know, when you want to win a league and when you want to win the UEFA Champions League, you must be prepared to work heavily in the period of the transfer market. And so viewers at home would like to hear your thoughts as regards to the different transfer market that is ongoing. And when you listen, they will listen to what you will say. So tell us, how do you see the whole transfer market that is ongoing, and which are the teams you believe that will emerge victorious, maybe in the Premier League, the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, and even the UEFA Champions large? So which are the teams you're looking at with all the busy transfer they've been having?
If you come to England, as we all can see or know, Manchester City has been outstanding.
Okay.
They've got the players, they've got the team, they've got the coach, got a good coach. So I'm giving it to them, Premier League, another Premier League again, in 2019-2020. If you watch Manchester United, they have not been doing well. They are trying to sell their former old players before they can be able to buy, of which we knew they are standing. In this last 2018-2019 season, they did not do well. They didn't do well at all. So they need to come up. They need to buy players. The transfer window will soon be closing. They need to buy players so that they can come out being that Manchester United that they used to be. We can know that Chelsea is on ban already, but they have players on loan. Over 64 players on loan. So they can come back, they can still make it again.
Strengthen the team. Yeah.
Yes, strengthen the team again. If you go to other side of Europe, Real Madrid has been doing well. We know that they are down. They were down last 2018-2019 season, and Barca took it all. For 2 seasons now, Barca have won the La Liga. Yes. Real Madrid have not gotten any at all. Look at their fumble last season in Champions League. So they are now trying to build up the team again. They spend the money. They have been spending the money, and they are building up the team. I can see them retrieving their glory back. In Spain, I can see them retrieve them all their glories again. They can do it again, buying good players. They have gotten Hazard. They have gotten other good players. They bought this striker from Frankfurt. So I think they will come out again victorious, being that Madrid that people knew them. So all the transfer windows that have been going well, but English teams should come up. They should spend the money. They should spend the money so that they will see themselves again. Clean the Champions League again. Just as Man City is. Man City is already built that team. They have a good coach. They can do it again.
Okay, thank you very much. Now viewers, listen, especially to Chelsea fan. Now when you look at Chelsea and Manchester United, do you feel that they will be able to come up against the likes of Liverpool, Man City and Tottenham in this coming league?
Thank you very much. That's my colleague. I like what he said. said the English Premier League should splash the money.
Yeah, they should spend.
Yeah, let them spend the money. Let them bring out money in this transfer market so that it can be successful. Are you getting me? Unlike Man U. Are you getting me? Because Chelsea cannot buy. But you, Man U, you need to fortify your team very well. Because last season, 7-8 matches to 10, Man U is 0. Are you getting me? So I think the board and they need to strengthen that. Man U need to splash, Man U especially, need to splash that money. Followed by Arsenal. They should splash that money. Because even Arsenal has a chance to get that for top 4. But I didn't really know how we done it. But I believe he lacks one or two areas in the players. That's why it's Man U. Because that area of Man U, defense. But I still urge them to prepare about the keeper. But maybe as they offer the guy, the keeper, another offer, maybe he will buckle up. But I believe that defense is a curious defense. So when they spend the money about that Miguel at Leicester City, yes. And if they get that Bruno, Sporting Lisbon, Bruno Fernandes, he's a good player also. At least with those other two guys, that team, I believe Man U can they challenge.
Yeah, they'll be able to challenge
even in the Champions League. Are you getting me? That's why.
Okay, very good. Now, a quick one here. We'll round up now. Rounding off now, we'll talk about Atletico Madrid. Now, when you look at Atletico Madrid, they've lost Antoine Griezmann. Losing Antoine Griezmann, will it affect the team? Are we going to see a struggling Atletico Madrid this season, or with the few signings they've made, they will come out strong, able to challenge Barca and Real Madrid? How do you see?
Atletico Madrid, we knew it's a very good team and they have a very good coach. They have a very good coach, right?
Yes.
Diego Simeone is a good coach. If you look at the previous seasons, he used to sell all his good players and he used to come out strong. So their team to watch because they have made some few signings. You understand? And Barca already in Spain, he's just behaving like Man City. They've got the player already that's his signing. So Anthony Griezmann leaving Atletico Madrid, I don't think it will affect them. Because Atletico Madrid, that man there is a wonderful coach. I love him, Diego Simeone. He's a good coach. He knows how to build a team and come up strongly and victoriously. So I don't see them falling in this 2019-2020 season. Just like Real Madrid, they were not happy losing to La Liga on a roll. They're not happy. That's why they are splashing the money. So on the other side, they have the good players and so everything coming up. Signing, splashing the money, spending the money, try to come out victoriously come 2019-2020 season.
In other words, Atletico Madrid will just struggle.
They will not struggle. I don't see them struggling. They made some few signings. I don't see them struggling. Okay. Anthony Griezmann, you can see, if you know his age, is getting old. So I don't think the man is trying to build up a new team, and they will go somewhere. Okay. And they will, yeah.
Okay, so what's your take? Will they struggle? Atletico Madrid, will they struggle?
No, I doubt it. They cannot struggle because
after losing Antoine
Griezmann, as my colleague said, Diego Simeone is a big coach. He knows how to do it. And he can challenge in La Liga. But because this boy they brought in, Joe Felix is a good replacement.
Okay.
Are you getting me? That Joe Felix is a good player, plays very well. So I believe it will cover the gap of Griezmann.
At this point, we'll call it a close, and you've heard from them. You heard what they said. If whatever they've said about your team concerns you, click the comment button, tell us your own opinion, share your thoughts. We would be ready to listen to you, and also the world will want to listen to you. Until we meet again, I am Okon Okeme Cornelius. Bye for now.